First, I'd like to thank the committee for its consideration of this bill, and this is House Bill 3213 for the record, for giving me an opportunity to speak. Secondly, for giving me an opportunity to speak in support of it being brought before the legislature. I've been a voting resident of Billerica for most of my adult life. For over 40 years, I've been paying attention to the campaigns, the platforms, and promises of our national politicians. I've found it amazing that over the years, the promises are the same, the campaigns after campaign, without the issues being solved and the promises not kept. Today, though, the federal government appears to be paralyzed by partisan hatred that has made it impossible to do the people's business. This paralysis appears to be the product of too much power in the hands of too few people. Bills in Congress fail to come out of committee for a vote because of the actions of one or two people, seemingly for partisan reasons or no reasons. The executive bypasses Congress, the Congress refuses to negotiate with the executive, the judiciary makes the law instead of ruling on the law. Our constitutional republic has lost its way because it has ignored that there is a constitution that very clearly defines the powers of the three branches of our government. All the while, Washington bureaucrats continue to chip away at the power that is intended for the states. It is time to rein in the federal government overreach and bring the power back to the states where it is intended to be by our founding fathers. This is not a liberal or a conservative issue. It's not a Democrat or Republican issue. This is a constitutional issue. In 1776, true patriots risked everything, including their lives, to give the United States a form of government that would protect the people from the development of a tyrannical government, like the one that they had to defeat to free themselves. For 232 years, the Constitution has done precisely that. They also know all too well that human nature being what it is, there would be a time when there could be a need to rein in the power of the federal government. They gave us a tool as powerful as the problem in Article 5 of the Constitution. Changes to the Constitution proposed at a convention of states are only proposed and must come back to the state legislatures for ratification by 3/4 of the states. Only the very best amendments would survive the convention and the ratification process to become law. It is only fitting that Massachusetts, the state that was so instrumental in fighting for a new form of government and ending tyranny, should lead the fight to right the ship and prevent the oppressiveness of federal government overreach, fiscal irresponsibility, and congressional overstay for another 232 years. I ask you to please give these fine patriots a chance to let the states decide who's going to make the decisions that rule our lives. You, our local state legislators, or self-serving bureaucrats within the Beltway. Thank you for your consideration.
Go to conventionofstates.com, press the button, sign the petition. More importantly, get 10 of your friends to do the same. When you sign the petition, then that sends a letter to your state legislator. You go on the list in their district as a supporter. We deliver those lists to the state legislators. It means something to them.